Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is my last day in Virginia. So, you know, I did book my ticket home and I am going back home. Excuse me, to my apartment at least. I got this to eat from the food court. All my teriyaki spilled out. I should have known that was gonna happen, but so I got this extra sauce to sauce it up. But yeah, obviously I'm feeling better than this past week, but yeah, this morning I called benefits so I can renew my what's called renew my Medicaid so I can have health insurance again, so I can go straight slap and find a doctor, because no, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I've had so many like breakdowns, mental health crises in my life, or rage attacks, whatever you want to call them, and like ideation and all that, but it ain't never got to the point where I left town, you know what I mean? So that for me is like too much, way too much escalation. And now that I have it in like real time, like I have the video footage, I'm gonna look it back over and then I guess I can, what's the word? See what was going on from like an outside perspective for once. And yeah, you know, I can't be taking sudden weeks off of life. With 2 children, you know. Let me get my water. But yeah, that was extreme. And then I'm sitting here thinking like, wow. It started kind of like Sunday night. Yeah. And then if you look at this like a whole cycle, that ain't right. It ain't right. So yeah, I'm gonna find me another psychiatrist. I'm gonna keep going to them, because last time I saw my psychiatrist, the first one I ever had, was she first? Probably not. I saw her, and then she prescribed me the medication. I started taking the medication, and then like when I felt like it was working, quote unquote, I didn't go to any more like sessions or whatever. But this time I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna find me a new therapist. I'm considering EMDR. I really am, but I'm just at a point where now I'm like, oh, this is like really in my face, and it's problematic. So I'm still struggling with my anger. I would say that's like the most constant. Like emotional struggle. And then the other one is pretty much like losing control, like diving. Into like hopeless, depressive types of states. I don't never feel like, you know, mania type stuff. I'm like regular, like I can be joyful, and then I'm like regular. Like this right now, I would say it's like regular. I feel regular, like I'm not upset, I'm not particularly happy, like I'm just neutral. And then it'll take dives like up into anger, or like ascending into anger is like the only emotion I feel like I'll ascend into. I apologize, y'all. All that walking around at the mall. Oh my gosh. And I was taking my little breaks, but still it's got me real tired. So after I eat, I'm gonna lay down and take a nap, hopefully until like 2 or 3 a.m. And then I'm gonna start packing up because my bus is scheduled for tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. Yeah. I did that because I picked the least transfers, shortest trip. But this trip back is still gonna be 24 hours, a full day. That's 2 more hours than it took to get here. But yeah. I don't particularly care about no diagnosis no more. It's just smarter to focus on like what are the symptoms, and then what can I get to stop the symptoms or lessen the symptoms, because I don't know. Nobody want to live like this. I didn't know my battery was almost dead. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to get that rectified, because I don't know what they gonna call it, what it is. I don't care anymore. Because I'm not trying to claim titles that's gonna make me paranoid, and I don't know. So when I get back home, I gotta submit some documents for benefits, just some basic stuff. And I get the ball rolling. I think I might have one last session with my therapist that I've been seeing. And yeah, I need to get better. I was talking to my husband this morning about, you know, at one point I did want multiple degrees, you know. Not that I'm the type of person who, I'm not like a career woman. I would not describe myself like that at all. But I am somebody who would like to have, you know, a lot of qualifications for a lot of different things that I'm interested in. Like, I would definitely say, like, I'm the lifelong learner type. So, yeah, if I could find a medication that gave me the ability to focus on school in particular and, you know, furthering and finishing my education, that would be, oh my goodness, I don't know. I'm not even one of those types of people who's like blessed academically or like academically obsessed, but yeah, I did want to be like a double major, but of course life and maybe my age has something to do with it, and then life circumstances, and then mental health, and that's just not what happened. But I do believe it could still happen. Like, it would be awesome if I could work, take care of my babies, do school, maintain a household, and just be like ultra organized about it, have the energy and function, keep it stable, you know. And then also have energy for hobbies and stuff like that, you know. That would be literally life changing for me. And I've resigned. The only way I can get there is medication. That's it. Unfortunately, you know, I've tried with my own willpower my entire life now, and it would just be foolish to continue trying to manage this on my own, because this is out of my control completely. Literally out of my control. So I follow this girl on TikTok. I think her name Her username is like just Becca with 2 C's. And she's famous for her, I think it's like a 4-hour night routine. But and she makes it clear like, oh, I am medicated, y'all. But if my life, like if my whole day had the amount of structure her night routine had, my life would be changed in 6 months, okay? 6 months. Oof. Within 6 months, I'd be moving up tax brackets with that level of organization, okay? Oh my goodness. So, you know, I don't know her baseline, but whatever medication she on, and you know what, I might go on her account and see like if she tells any details about that. But y'all, with that level of organization, I would have a six-figure business up and running, moving up tax brackets within 6 months. I'm not joking. Like, that level she was on was so meticulous. And I love that. So I'm gonna figure it out, y'all, because I don't want what happened this week to ever happen again. It's bad enough that I'm pregnant and it happened, you know. After I get birth, I'm going back on birth control, y'all. I went off the birth control in the first place because I thought it was messing with my mental. It wasn't that. I somehow got worse off the birth control. So now 2 children later, we're going back on. I probably will get next one on again. The insertion, I first got it when I was 18, so you know, it's not nothing to be scared of. It's just questionable now. Now it's questionable because like, do I still want my period? Do I not? Would I rather have something like the NuvaRing or, you know, I don't know. That's to be thought about in the next 3 months. And excuse me, yeah. I'm going on birth control, find me medication as soon as possible. research more about EMDR. I know the premise, and I've done like one of those online self-administered, but I need to get straight in here with this these PTSD issues that I'm having. So I've had a birth, lots of tattoo plans. I want to take care of myself and do more self-care. Take more time for myself. Take the babies out. Spend time with them. There's a lot of things. And I'm tired of getting in these moods where I completely forget everything I'm working toward. And just basically lose all hope in the future. Because I'm so like swallowed by the past. Oh gosh. But yeah, that's what this channel is about, y'all. Progress, improvement, and I guess a lesson that I learned is to yield sometimes. Yield to things that you may have been against. I'm very against medication in general, just because but yeah, it's becoming a true last ditch effort for me. When I say I have tried everything now over the past 17 or so years, and thank goodness that I am only 27, so stabilized at 28, and then boom, like I'm going into my 30s, like it's a whole brand new chapter, and I'm still young, and with my family. Able to do more of my life. It's never too late. And I realized There's too much fear mongering on the internet. Way too much fear mongering on the internet. This medication does this, is so terrible. Long term, we don't know the side effects at all. Okay. That may be true. Well, on the other side, it feels like nobody can make a real conclusion about anything if you just go online and listen to people's personal experiences. You really gotta, have your own doctor, assess your own symptoms. Everybody really don't tell you all their symptoms. It's the rest of my little Coolatta thingy I had earlier. It's all watered down now, but those drinks from Dunkin', those Coolattas are so good. Whew. It's like the froth at the end of a milkshake. I get mine with no dairy though. They're so good. And I ain't gotta worry about my stomach hurting from a whole bunch of heavy milk. But yeah. Last thing I might do before I go to bed is order one of these green smoothies. From Panera, because they're so good. I think my son is gonna be an athlete because of how active he is, and because he has me craving the healthiest stuff that I would never normally eat. Like the other day, I had a beet, carrot, apple, some other vegetable juice. And I tried it, and why was it good? Like, beets? Are you kidding me? Beets. Yeah. I'm just like, wow, he got me drinking kale spinach smoothie, this hummus, quinoa, broccoli, and vegetables, that. Ooh. I could definitely see him in Little League baseball. I don't know why baseball, but I could see him playing baseball. For real. And his cute little uniform, sprinting down the field. I could see it. Very health conscious, you know. But you get to know him as time goes on and see if my theory is correct or if it's just for now. My body just wanting some different things for him. But yeah, I'm gonna lay down. Let me order that smoothie right now. Because it's almost 8:30. And I'm gonna probably have to go down to the lobby and get it. So let me hurry up. I wish I could get a large. Because this smoothie is so good. It's this one. So good. Like, what the heck? Man. Yeah, I definitely enjoy smoothies and juices for the first time, like, ever. For the past, like, year or so. I might get two because I drank the other one I had yesterday. I drank it so fast, it was ridiculous. I think I'm gonna get two. And I have water to drink. And if I need something before I leave, I'll just get it from the little downstairs. Yep. Last order of Virginia. Am I sad to leave here? Kind of. I didn't get to go on the battleship. I didn't know it was closed on Mondays. But I got out and about. Got some fresh air. Got to experience the beach for the first time, even if I didn't like it. Doesn't mean I would never, try again. I would just definitely make sure to watch the weather. And make sure I'm not pregnant. I'm like unstable, waddling on unstable sand. Or stuff like that. Make sure it's not windy. Oof. It cannot be windy when you're at the beach because that sand is literally like bullets. Or maybe a tad bit hotter, more like high 80s or early 90s. Because that water, y'all. Ooh, that water is ice cold. But, yeah. I'm gonna lay down. Hopefully take a nap. For sure take a nap. Wake up at 2 or 3. Then stay up. Pack and go to the bus station. Oof. And I don't know how I'm going to fit all this stuff I just bought when I barely could fit the stuff that I brought. I'm gonna have to do some magical, mystical packing. So I know. I'm gonna watch a couple packing videos and see what I can do. I already do the rolling the clothes method, but obviously I have like soap and hair products and stuff like that. So we'll see. I'll get it together. But yeah, that's my update on my Virginia trip. I'm probably gonna post all of this separately, but also I might make like a full video of like this episode, whatever, from beginning to end. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know if I'm now like doing a case study on myself or what. But and yeah, I think that's how that's gonna go. I might do a few more videos before I leave. Like I might do an Old Navy haul with the clothes that I got for, well, Old Navy and the zoo, because I got my daughter and son some stuff from the zoo too when I went. But yeah. I'm not full yet, but I want space for my a smoothie. And y'all, how I knew something was going on here is I got a veggie tray from Walmart. Why was I eating that raw broccoli? Normally on a veggie tray, I'm only eating the carrots and the celery. Why was I eating that raw broccoli dipped in ranch? Normally, I only eat cooked broccoli. Cooked broccoli, I'm gonna have to be like kind of soft, like this type of broccoli, doused in some kind of sweet sauce or cheese or butter, salt and pepper, not just no raw broccoli with ranch. Oh my gosh, that's how I know. Maybe he's gonna be a bodybuilder or something. I don't know. The food cravings and choices are crazy. But yeah, I guess this is maybe kind of my final Virginia video. Probably not fun. But thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you took something out of it. Out of like watching this whole progression. I mean, feelings do change. They're kind of like the weather. But you know, if the weather, there's a difference between the weather going from sunny one day to cloudy and rainy the next, and the weather going from hurricane one day and then like snow the next day, and then like tornado the day after the snowstorm, like a snowstorm snow. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what my emotions are on. Like, maybe I should start comparing my feelings to the weather, because I'm not really good at naming my feelings exactly, but I could definitely easily put together some analogies as to how I'm feeling if I had to describe it like in weather terms. Like right now, weather terms, I would say like 72 degrees, sunny with heavy clouds passing by once in a while, just like dimming the sun, but the sun coming out every once in a while through the clouds, and slight wind, but pretty still. If I had to describe my mood right now using the weather, I should do that. That would help me a lot. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Good night.